Ready to go?
At Metro Transit, we are. With more routes to more places, easy ways to pay, and more convenient options, we're ready to go further. Go easier. Go faster. Go, go, go.
And go.
We're ready to go. Are you?
It's time to knock some things off your bucket list. First up, travel the world. If you've always wanted to visit Hong Kong or vacation in the Swiss Alps and wondered what it was like, well, Jeanette, Evette, and Tina got the scoop for you. These JET Setting Divas are always at some fun and exotic place experiencing the best of what life has to offer. And each week, they'll tell you all about it. These ladies are always high-flying loads of fun.
Hey, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Evette.
And I'm Tina. And we are the JET Setting Divas. Hey, ladies, what's going on in the world of travel?
Hey, it's summertime and people are I see people traveling already. They just graduated and they going travel already.
Like, girl, I saw one of those flight attendants in the Cayman Islands. I said, y'all doing it like that?
They sure are.
Yeah. If you can go, you can go. It's like, if you can just like get on there and book something and it say $0 and just go,
Why
go.
Not?
Why not? I'll go. Look, I'm ready. Look, y'all probably see on our page, I keep posting like I'm on vacation, going on a vacation, want to go on vacation. I love traveling. I just love
you posting like you want to go somewhere. In fact, you sent us something last weekend saying I want to go somewhere.
Yes, I had a phone call and something was called and said vacation. Hello, it's time for a vacation. I know, I'm ready. You know, I guess, you know, if after you've been home for so long, then after a while you just kind of get antsy. Like, I want to travel. I want to go somewhere.
It's exciting to have a trip planned. So I don't have one planned now, and I need to plan one. I'm looking forward to going somewhere.
Yeah. I don't have anything planned, but I'm flying to LA tomorrow. So
oh, okay. So how's it been going?
So I'm flying to LA tomorrow to work Thursday and Friday. So I'm going early tomorrow, and then I'm kind of gonna enjoy LA a little bit.
That's cool. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then I don't go to work until Thursday and Friday. So
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, you should have let us know. We could have joined you.
Oh, yeah, I could have. I don't know.
I mean, this is too late notice, but next time, let us know. We could come out to
LA at the drop of a hat. So that will work for me. But you know, we were just talking about this story about the Southwest Airlines. People are just floored. And you used to bring in those big old bags and 50-pound bags too, check bags for free. You paid a little bit more for your ticket. And people didn't mind, but now I think people are just like upset because not only did they started charging for the bag, now they charging it's a certain weight and a certain height and width now. So you can't bring that big old light duffel bag with them 3 bodies in there.
Well, the lady that we saw, the fee they charged her was $200, and to me, that's just ridiculous.
I mean, $200. I mean, like I've heard of 100,
but it was because of the weight of the bag plus the cost of the fee for the bag. So that's why I think her cost came in.
Okay. So I don't know. I haven't really looked up anything about Southwest. So how much are they charging now for a bag?
So it's $35 for the first check bag, and then the second check bag is $45.
She must have had more than one bag.
She had one big bag, I think.
She said she had one big bag, and it's the same bag that she always brought, but that bag was 50 pounds. She said her bag was less than 50 pounds. But I think Southwest reduced their weight to 40 pounds or something like that. And if your bag is considered heavy, they have like a heavy charge. So it's like a heavy bag charge. So I don't know.
She said they charged her $200. And
maybe she had 2 bags. I don't know.
She said one bag, and she said she wasn't flying Southwest anymore. She said, I'm done with you.
You know what? They have gotten 2 bags free for so long that they're going to see every other airline charges $40, $50, $60 for the bag. Then you're gonna have and that's each bag, and then they're gonna see they're not gonna bring that much weight, just because I think some of them is like 35, 40 pounds.
But would you switch and go to another airline then? And that's what seems like she wanted to do. She wanted to go to
another airline is going to be 50 pounds.
Yeah,
but at least you know that up front. Yeah. You know it up front,
and you know what the problem is. People don't research what they need to find out prior to going to the airport, prior to checking bags. They don't research anything, so and then they get surprised. So I would say, if you are flying anywhere, do your research. Find out how many bags, what it's going to cost, what how many pounds you can get, on a plane. You need to find out this information.
The details.
Don't assume.
Yeah.
Do not assume. You need to figure this stuff out prior to leaving your house, or prior to when you book the flight, actually.
Yeah, and you know what? You gotta think about it. Like, just think about it. If you fly Spirit gonna charge you like $60 pretty much for a check bag.
And so people get mad.
And people will pay it because you'd have probably only paid $100 for the ticket, or $150 for the ticket. The seats are smaller. You don't get a TV. You don't get all of these modern conveniences that you'll get. So you have to pick your parts. And if you like American, because American still gives snacks. Or if you still like, Frontier, because, you can find a cheap ticket and you direct flight, you whatever it is, you have to know what you like. Because if your issue is, I got to pay a bag fee, that's been the norm for a lot of people for a very long time.
And they don't know, and they don't research, they don't figure it out before going there. And then when they get to the airport and they say this costs this amount, then the consumers are mad. The passengers are mad.
But I think her thing too was $200. $200 is, I haven't seen any of the other airlines charge $200 for a bag. So Southwest.
I wonder if she exaggerated.
I think she stated that they charge by the length and width of the bag. Yeah. So that was a charge, and the weight of the bag was more than the weight. That's a charge. Plus, you have to pay for the bag.
And so if you are flying Southwest,
they want to give her 4 bags.
You need to do your research prior to flying Southwest. Don't just go to Southwest and bring your bag and just think you fixing to pay $35 or whatever.
So just imagine all those
your research.
Imagine all the people who went to Mexico last week and they coming back this week. So they went last week and they didn't even have to pay for a bag. And now they get here this week. They get to the counter and they like, oh, you're gonna have to pay $200. What? I have 2 bags. They heavy and they big.
I heard that they grandfather people in. So if you booked your flight prior to the change, you still got your bag free. That's what I heard.
Okay.
She mentioned she get paid $35 going one way and $200 coming back.
So she booked it after the change. Maybe. But I guess the people on her,
maybe that's what she's talking about. She's talking about the going and coming, maybe, because $200 is a lot for one way.
It is a lot for one, but that's what she said.
What do you do? Go take your stuff back and say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna bring me a carry-on. I mean, go sit there and reorg your bag and call your friend and come pick your bag up. Your family come pick your bag. I'm telling you, we all know that if we decide that we're gonna bring a bag, sometimes we share, or sometimes we if we're going somewhere and we're gonna be gone like 10 days, we gotta bring a check bag. But if we're going for a weekend, see, those people are spoiled. Southwest people are spoiled.
They are spoiled.
They bring all this stuff every time they go with these every time if you go through the Southwest, everybody got these big body bags they walking through the airport with. And I'm like, you ain't even gone but for 3 days.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to, adjust their expectations now. Because going to another airline is not going to change this.
But like you said, it's best to do the research up front. That's the
people don't want to. They don't want to read. They don't want to look. They don't want to go online and figure out what they need to do as far as
Yeah, that's easy. That's easy to say, but if you're buying a ticket for your mother or you're buying a ticket for a relative that doesn't you always take care of their arrangements, that person is just going to show up at the airport like they normally would. So
well, you
know, I was
you them before they go. Tell them okay, you're gonna get this and this.
Yeah, I mean, this is new. This is last week. Everybody's working through the pain of it, and they don't have to read because they don't understand what's going on.
Or they're gonna have to pay like she did, because you don't want to
make money. You can't. Everybody can't walk up there and throw a credit card out there and say I got $200, $400. They got their whole family, 10 people, and everybody bag is extra, $100.
That can definitely get pricey.
You can get pricey.
Did you all hear about that fee that Hawaii's charging? So they're charging some type of fee to when you go to the resorts. They're charging a resort fee, but they're calling it like a environmental fee.
What?
That's what they're calling it, an environment. Hawaii's charging a fee at the hotels, and they're calling it an environmental fee.
Yeah, I tell you, they're gonna figure a way around it because like I said, the Airbnb and all these other people and all these hotels that don't have a pool with 3 drops of water in to charge resort fees. You know what? They're gonna figure a way around.
They'll do charge the fee, call the fee another name, because that's sort of what Hawaii's doing with this environmental fee.
Yeah. So what about these resort fees? I mean, I think I saw something where you could tell them to take that off. So can you actually really?
Okay. Yeah, because like I said, the FTC passed a whole law that said even tickets to Ticketmaster, they can't charge you all of those. Ticketmaster and all of these ticketing places who want to come, they cannot charge you an addition if it's not a tax or or like a pickup fee. Like, they can charge them, but they can't charge all of these, convenience taxes and convenient fees and, all this. They have to actually have a reason for charging them. Now you can go back after them and say, no, I'm not paying that fee.
But you know what I think they'll do? Probably just bake it in the cost of it. They're going to raise the cost. We're going to end up paying one way or the other.
Yeah. The room, they're going to increase they're going to get that money some kind of way.
Yeah.
They're going to get it.
Yeah, because I know, I go to casinos and I get free rooms. So the room is comp and I'm always having to pay the taxes. At one point they were paying, they had called it a resort fee. So it was like I'm paying a resort fee. And now they want to change that because the last couple of places I went, they were like, "Oh, this is taxes." I'm like, "Okay, now I'm paying taxes."
They're gonna find a way to get it.
They're gonna find a way to get it because they just, everybody needs them. They're counting on those extra coins because they've given it to you think about third parties and all of these, Oda and all these. They getting all these really cheap rates for their hotels. Then they you got to pay the resort fee at the resort. For what? I ain't paying that. Yeah. I know, but people who love to travel, they gonna pay it. So, and that's just the way it's gonna be.
I mean, that's just it. And they know that they can get the money from these people. So they still gonna go and they still gonna pay the money. They, it ain't gonna change nothing, and nobody is gonna stop doing what they're doing. They're gonna pay it.
Exactly.
Even like with us, we'll figure it out. We'll split the fee. We'll do something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So from that point on, I'm like, it's coming. It's here. Live with it.
Well, everything else is increasing in price: food, gas. So I guess travel too.
I heard gas had gone down though.
Gas is up and down. It's
up and down.
Yeah, they want people to drive more. So. They better figure it out because I don't know. If you want to go, I figured stay at home if you don't want to pay. If you want to go, if you want to pay nothing, but if you want to go, just have your money and the emergency extra money. You just have that with you. Emergency credit cards,
or have some good friends like I do to split the cost with.
But if you just a family, like a mom and a dad with some kids, that ain't gonna work.
I hear a lot of people talking about they're doing road trips this summer. They're not doing these extravagant trips that they've done in other years. And I know we haven't done as many extravagant trips this year.
Yeah.
And they're saying that with the economy, they're doing more frugal trips. They're doing road trips, or they may fly somewhere here in the United States versus going overseas.
It's hard. Frugal is just, I mean, I don't care where you go. You're gonna get hung up. If it's not paying a plane ticket, you're gonna pay gas. If it's not paying for hotel, you're gonna be paying for food, all these wonderful food experiences. So it's like you gotta pick your poison on one some of this stuff. It's like if you're getting out, you finna pay, period.
Just be ready. Just be ready. That's all I can say.
You are finna pay something. I'd love to say that we can go travel for free, but we got to do more picnics. I think that'll be good. If we can do some picnics in the park, bring out wine.
Yeah, there's a lot of different things. Like we talked about this before, but there's a lot of things that you can do. You don't even actually have to go
anywhere,
a mile somewhere or whatever. They have so many things that you can do right in your city.
Exactly.
Have fun.
Especially our city.
Oh yeah. I mean, they have all kind of like markets. They have those night markets and stuff like that you can go sit and we have Epic Central where you can just kind of go and just sit out on the lawn. You can walk if you want to walk. You can, just sit on their patio furniture and not eat or drink or bring your own stuff if you want to.
Make a staycation.
Yeah, but I tell you better look at all these hotel points, all these credit card points, all of these different things that you are signed up for. Even the toll, they giving like free gas and also like travel and shows and stuff through your toll tag. So you got to check that out.
Yeah.
North Dallas toll, you get all these incentives. I think I got like $25 worth of gas one day.
Okay.
Go figure. Never know. That's what it is. Fees.
Yeah. Well, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Evette.
And I'm Tina. And we are the Jet Setting Divas. See you soon.
Tune in next Thursday when the Jet Setting Divas will tell you about another fun destination spot that you'll want to visit. For more on their excursions, log on to ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
You know Shaletta makes you laugh, but did you know Shaletta Brundage can also make you think and boost your business? Media personality, activist, and comedian Shaletta Brundage founded Shaletta Makes Me Laugh to celebrate and share the best of Black culture. It's a podcasting platform. You can download 10 weekly podcasts hosted by African-American subject experts at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com is also a production house, creating broadcast quality commercial content. And Shaletta and her team of storytellers create powerful promotional campaigns to get businesses the brand awareness they're looking for. Some of Minnesota's top businesses trust Shaletta, and you can too. Get out the word about your events and products and get in front of communities of color with ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com. She's got the power to help your business.
Nystrom is a manufacturer of specialty building products. We've been partners with Bremer for over 20 years. Through our relationship with Bremer, we've actually doubled in size over the last 10 years. We've been able to secure a working capital line of credit, equipment financing, real estate financing, and take advantage of their treasury management solutions. It's really been an invaluable partnership to have Bremer behind us and support us.
Hey, it's Shaletta. I'm here at Xfinity Mobile getting a new phone for my teenager. Great plans, reliable coverage, perfect for our family. Now my teen enjoys fast speeds to stay connected no matter where the day goes. Plus, get an extra line free for a year. Y'all better switch to Xfinity Mobile today.